1, 2. Yep, here we are, back in the hangout sessions. Yeah, Arsenal 1, Manchester United 3. What a game. What a game, first and foremost. Enjoyed it. From an Arsenal perspective, I will start off by saying there is a way to lose, and Arsenal turned up today. They did themselves, well, a couple of mistakes early on aside, they showed up today. So and they haven't got the 3 points. They haven't even got a point to show for it. But there have been times, particularly in recent years, when Arsenal have showed up to games like that and not even performed. So I can tell you for free right now, I'm not gutted like I am when we get hammered at Anfield, or we go to City and Manchester Stadium, we go to Stamford Bridge and we get turned over 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes 8 even at Old Trafford, because we turned up today. There was a performance, and yeah, couple of mistakes aside, let's start from the beginning. I was annoyed from the start because I saw United won the coin toss, made us change ends. I know that's a tiny little detail, but typically in recent years we've been starting and we've been shooting towards the clock end in the first half, and yeah, we had to shoot the other way. So straight away, and I've noticed we beat United twice in the last 2 seasons. I'm presuming we've won our coin toss. So yeah, it's a tiny little mental victory for United right to start. Straight away, Koscielny, terrible mistake. I can't understand why. I just can't understand why the ball gets played there. Brilliant pressure. Valencia with a rare goal. Like, Valencia doesn't really score. And straight away I'm thinking, we've given the ball away. Valencia, who never scores, has scored. This might be a long afternoon. Minutes later, Mustafi caught in possession. I don't know what happens. He goes off injured, so he might have been injured. Why he didn't just toe punt the ball off with his standing leg, I don't know. I don't understand what happened there. Lingard nips in 2-0. And typically when Arsenal are 2-0 down to a good team early on, I'm thinking, oh gosh, like, how many are we going to concede today? But in that situation, I'm thinking, well, they've only been in our half twice with the ball, and here we are 2-0 down. So yeah, it was an odd feeling, because I never thought, this is done. I thought we haven't even really, it was just, we shot ourselves in the foot twice, you know. So first half continues. I think Arsenal are well on top, and I'm looking at the game just confused, thinking, how have we not scored? Just chance after chance after chance. And David De Gea is the best goalkeeper in the world. We've been saying this for a long time. I don't think anyone would dispute that, particularly from a Premier League point of view. We watch Premier League football. I think he's the best. I don't think there is anyone better. Arsenal continued the momentum going on into the second half, and yeah, like, I remember towards the end of the first half, I was thinking, if Arsenal can just get one goal, we can turn this around. Second half continued. The Laka goal. Finally got the goal. Very odd goal, I thought. Ramsey knocked it down for Lacazette, who tucked it in. Heard the commentator talking about offside. I'm thinking, well, clearly, like, Ramsey's just knocked the ball down for Lacazette backwards. So I don't know how it'd be a offside, but, you know, it did look odd. So I understand. There was something about it that was odd. So I can understand it, but the ball was played backwards. Killer third goal. And I don't know who tried a little flick from Arsenal. I won't say the goal was straight from mistake, because it was an excellent counter-attacking goal from Man United. I will not take that away from them. But someone tried a fancy little flick, bang in the middle of the pitch. The edge of the final third, lose the ball, United run up the other end. I don't know why Koscielny didn't put a challenge in on Lukaku. maybe he was frightened to give the penalty away, but that's not the Koscielny that we've grown to love and adore at Arsenal. So I don't know what happened there, and he didn't really have a good game, to be honest. Like, really, really didn't have a good game. The Pogba red. I don't think he meant to do it, but I can see why he got sent off, because that was reckless. Like, and it looked disgusting. I'm guessing a linesman or the referee had a clear view of it. But yeah, it didn't look good, and that's probably why he went off. Bellerin seemed to struggle after that. He didn't. I heard the commentator like point out the fact that he wasn't overlapping as much as he normally does, particularly in a game where you have more players and you are the free man and you can overlap. He wasn't doing it much after that, so clearly the challenge took something out of him. So maybe it should have been a red card, you know what I mean? Because he kind of killed the right back. He didn't do much after that. It'll be interesting to see if there are any effects after that. Like, will he be injured? Like, maybe not. Pogba out of the game against Manchester City. That would be a miss. Welbeck penalty. Welbeck penalty. Should have been a penalty. I don't understand how it wasn't a penalty. He just got his legs taken away. Fair, the box was jam-packed. So if the referee doesn't see it, I do not know how the linesman doesn't see it. Linesmen need to start standing up, and let's be honest, the linesman is supposed to be like, he's an official, isn't he? Like the linesman, but they're just coming like sidemen on the side of the pitch, like literally just sidemen, like putting up the flag every now and again. Like, you're the assistant referee. I'm sure that, like, come on, and put your flag up. You've got a clear view. They bottle it all the time. They need to be asked, like, we need to be asking linesmen more questions, because sometimes they got clearer views than the ref and they're just not doing anything unless the ref comes and speaks to them. Like, that's a clear penalty in my eyes. At least put your flag up and have the conversation with the ref. If the ref doesn't think so, then the ref doesn't think so. But, you know, and yeah, it arguably could have had another penalty towards the end, Arsenal, but I think the ball was gone. But all in all, it wasn't a disappointing performance from Arsenal. Arsenal will play worse this season and win. You could argue that last week against Burnley, Arsenal played worse and won. You know what I mean? So it's just a bit disappointing to go so far behind United. 7 points behind, like, Man United, when clearly, as we've seen today, Arsenal are the better team. They are. They played a better football. They attack better. Mistakes were costly. That's the problem. Man United, great win. It's like to go to the Emirates, who no one's got a single point from the Emirates this season, and get a win, winning by 2 clear goals, boosting their goal difference, like denting the goal difference of a team near them, going 7 points ahead of Arsenal. That's massive. Like, that's massive. I genuinely think United would have taken a point from that game, but United march on. Big derby next week. No Pogba. Arsenal need to bounce back. Do you know what I mean? They'll be gutted. The players will be gutted. But from a fan perspective, I'm not gutted. We turned up in a big game. It wasn't to be. We keep playing our football. We got to keep going now. Like, we performed. We got to keep going. Got to cut them mistakes out. But that's just what I think. This was a brief little summary. This is what we think. This is what we think of the hangout sessions. You know what? I'm gonna try and get on it more. People get onto Perry. At Perry Fontaine. He's another Arsenal fan. He's not really been on this hangout session situation anymore. Shout him. Yeah, get on at Seb. I'm gonna put their Twitter ats in the links below. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, get onto them and tell them, hey, why aren't you doing any more hangout sessions? Why are you letting him do it on his own? But yeah, that's that. We're here at the hangout sessions. Just make sure you stay subscribed. Like the Facebook, yeah. Go follow us at the Twitter, at the Hang Sesh. Find us on SoundCloud. We're about, yeah. Out.